You love my hilarious thumbnail. All right. So, are you here because you want to feel happier, healthier, or wealthier? Then you're in the right place. So, today I want to talk to you about my testimonial about Wim Hof's breathing technique. If you don't know what the Wim Hof breathing technique is, Wim Hof is a man from the Netherlands, and they call him the Iceman. I think is one of his nicknames. This guy is amazing. I've seen several different documentaries about him. Wow. And I was really looking for this kind of solution when I found it. I found this about a year ago, and I'm going to talk to you about really, really quick what the breathing technique is, what it's all about. But I'm not going to go too deep into that. I'm just going to talk about my result and how I feel about it after. Because that's what you want to see, right? You're probably watching this because you don't want to go through with trying out a new thing and get all into it, and then, it ends up being another bogus garbage from the internet. I don't think this is garbage. This is amazing. So I think you're going to be teaching everyone how to do this breathing technique. I've been talking a lot to my close friends and family about this. I recommend it to everyone. Whether anyone listens to that or not is up to them. But here we go. So the very simple basics of the breathing. It oxygenates your body, it oxygenates your bloodstream, and it alkalizes your body, which can heal every disease depending on what you understand. So the pH and the oxygen in our body is very important. I don't know how to effectively teach about that yet, but I do want to be able to teach about pH, because what is that? A lot of people, as a human, actually, we think in pictures. So if we don't have a picture of what some idea is, like a pH, how do you visualize that to understand what it is? If you have a little tester, you can understand it turns a certain color. That's an easy way for us to see a reaction. Let's say it's water or maybe some bodily fluid, because if you've had some kind of medical condition, maybe you've had to measure your own pH, your body's pH, because this is very important. Also, when growing plants, it's very important, the pH, because it could kill the plant. The roots can't get any nutrients if the pH is wrong. So if you're having health problems, it very well is because of your pH, which is caused by eating and drinking things that make your pH too low, which is acidic, which once your body starts turning acidic, you start feeling pain. Like, I've had this happen to me, and that's how I know about it to begin with. But it could happen from eating too much fast food, stress, not sleeping enough, smoking cigarettes. Ding, 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 that's probably most of the people. So one of those things, eating wheat, eating rice, drinking alcohol, eating sugar, those are very acid. They acidify in your body, and then you end up feeling it. You end up experiencing it later, and people don't understand what it is. So As you can tell, I'm on a yoga ball right now, and I'm bouncing up and down. So you don't want to be you don't want your pH low. It ends up hurting. And some people have their whole entire body hurts and all these diseases start popping out, whether it's cancer or something else. And these are all the ways these are all the things that happen to an acidic atmosphere or acidic conditions in your body. So for some people, it might pop out as one disease. For some people, it might pop out as another, but it's the same cause. So the Wim Hof can actually control his immune system with his mind and his breathing, which proved the old theory that you cannot control your autonomic nervous system. See, you're going to have to look this up on your own. I don't have any of this written down in front of me, but it is all scientifically valid. It has been studied by a lot of doctors are studying Wim Hof throughout the last probably decade. He has several world records that all of this is documented. This isn't just some guy on the internet. This is like doctors are studying him. He had these theories first, but these doctors are actually studying him and proving amazing things are possible. So that's what my channel is all about. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So the breathing, the way the breathing works is basically you breathe in really deep, 30 or 40 times, and you breathe out not quite all the way. You don't like, and then breathe out. That's too far breathing out for this. So you breathe in and you breathe only out like this. So you basically hyperventilate, like, or you can do it a little slower than that. I'm not an expert, but you basically take 30 or 40 deep breaths and then casual breaths out. And you, then once you get to 30 or 40, I usually do 30, but it doesn't hurt to do more. You might get lightheaded, or don't do this operating machinery or anything like that. This is for like lying down on your back or sitting, depending on, so look this up. I encourage you, don't just take my word for it. And then after the 30 breaths in and out, you breathe out all the way. Everything out. Then you hold it. So then you hold it. And then what I do, because this is one of the things I saw from him, one of the ways to quickly change your whole body chemistry is when you breathe all the way out after the 30 breaths and hold it, then you do as many push-ups as you can without breathing in. And it's amazing how many you can do. It's crazy. And then don't force it. And then once you are gasping for air, you breathe all the way in. And you get all of it and you hold it. And this oxygen comes and just blasts you. And this might not happen the first wave. You do this whole process 3 times or 4 times. But the 30 breaths in and out, the breathe out, hold it. And then once you're gasping, or do as many push-ups as you can, or just hold it. And then this works also with crunches or something. I alternate, because you do it 3 times. I do the first one push-ups, the second one bicycles, and then the third one I do a back curl thing. I don't know what it's called. It looks like a dolphin or something weird, but that's just what I do. But so 30 or 40 breath deep in and out, Breathe all the way out and hold it, and until you're like gonna gasp for it. Finally, then breathe all the way in. Once you finally do breathe all the way in and all the way you can get and hold it. And this is amazing. And then you can, like, after that, just hold that for maybe like 10 seconds and then breathe out. And then you can do the wave 2. And then repeat that again. And then do it a third time. By the end, you're just, there's different researchers saying that some people are saying it's the oxygen. Some people are saying it's the lack of oxygen that is the health benefit. Because like once you hold the breath out, your body, some people, I remember reading some research was talking about withholding the oxygen was the important step. So don't skip any of those steps. Take a deeper look into Wim Hof, check out some documentaries of him or some interviews. He's been on all kinds of shows. It's going to blow your mind what he's done. He's frozen himself in a block of ice for like over 2 hours, and he kept his body temperature up during that with this. And he has a whole program. I believe it's on Udemy, which I have it, and I've looked. I haven't went all the way through it, but I did what I just explained, the three or four phases of just repeating. It's so easy. It only takes like 10 minutes or something. And I've done this every morning for a few months. Not right now, but right before I moved. Well, I moved a million times, and I was in kind of a weak state from travel and moving and stress and everything else. And I've been changing my diet a lot, improving my diet a lot. So I've been under a lot of stress for the last couple of years, actually. And this really has been one of the major beneficial things I've done in my life. So if you love yoga or martial arts or exercise or just taking walks, or if you like this kind of thing, being healthy, taking it to the next level, unlocking your mind, your potential, dive into Wim Hof. I know you won't be disappointed. He's done some amazing things, and they're documented scientifically. So it's quite an amazing time with all this stuff going on, and he's alive right now. So it's a pleasure. We can learn a lot from watching this research. I hope that you got a lot out of this. If you've tried it yourself, tell people below how it's going for you. And if you're going to do it, if you're going to try, if for some reason you need to get an energy boost or a mental boost, or this helps with anxiety, depression, and anything that totally oxygenating would help with, which as a human, I believe everything, this can really help give you an edge in your business or in your life. So let us know how it's going for you, and hear some of your testimonials. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.